Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the 2024 Trilogy Funds Australian Pickleball Championships. My name's Adam Hall, and on court we have our players just warming up, doing their final preparations for this gold medal of the Open Men's Singles event here at the Australian Pickleball Championships. Joining me in commentary, Mr. Dylan Kimlin. Dylan, welcome to this match, welcome to this afternoon, and what are we expecting in this battle of these two extraordinary players, Tom Evans and Harrison Brown? The Harrison Brown story is reverberating around this event village.
Yeah, hello everyone and welcome. This is going to be an absolute tight-knit, close contest, I can tell you that. We have official David J and President of Pickleball Australia, Jen Rammer Murphy, just speaking to Brown and Evans. Tom Evans, the captain of the Jalapenos for the NPL, is up against another NPL player in Harrison Brown, who currently plays for the Caterpillars. Sorry, our producer Dave just wanting to get in on the action as well. This will be 3 games to 11, win by 2. Should we get to a third game, the players will rotate at 6, utilising the Franklin X40s. Franklin, the official ball of Pickleball Australia.
And the coin toss just happening there with our head referee, David J, who's been doing a fabulous event over these last 6 days, it should be said, Dylan.
Yeah, and it does look like Jen will be our off-siding official as well. So fair to say, we got the big bosses in the booth. David J, the head official for Pickleball Australia. And Jen Rammer Murphy, the president of Pickleball Australia. Boys, don't muck up. You're going to get told off if you do.
The players look like they're ready at the baselines for this gold medal Open Men's Singles at the 2024 Trilogy Funds Australian Pickleball Championships. Brown to serve. No point called. I wasn't sure if that was in or out, but Harrison Brown started like a flash.
Yeah, we just watched his semi-final against Andy Horridge, and he was playing some terrific pickleball. Very strong drive. And what a pickup. His campaign has started strong.
Well, he looks a little casual, but maybe that's just his laconic style, shall I say, Dylan?
Yeah. Cool as a caterpillar, mate. That's gone wide. Tom Evans, we saw against that semi-final with Joey Wild, played out of his skin. One of the fastest serves in Australian pickleball. Here it is. And it results in a first point.
1, 2.
It should be said that Tom Evans in that semi-final clash had a good little tussle there with Joey Wild, but ultimately winning it in 2 games, 11-2, 11-5. So he spent a little bit less time on court than Harrison Brown.
Oh, angles elite once more. Tom Evans flicking that down the right side. And we're seeing some sliding here from Brown. Tennis background, maybe?
Well, both our players here,
3, 2.
they're hot on their feet. You're going to see a lot of sliding in this one, folks.
Well, considering Wet and Wild is just down the road, no wonder we're seeing some slip and slides. And that ball has been confirmed in by official J. Terrific shot there by Harrison Brown in the corner, taking the ball back once more.
I mentioned off the top of the broadcast there for Harrison Brown,
2, 3.
the story of Harrison Brown was reverberating around Event Village. Our 11th seed, Dylan, in this Open Singles tournament. He's taken down some absolutely huge names on his path to get here to this gold medal match.
That one is gone, Adam. Have you got some of those names there that Harrison's beaten to get through to this gold?
Yes, well, in the semi-final clash, he took on Andy Horridge and took him down. And in our quarter-final clash, Mitchell Hargraves, a huge scalp. Former winner at this very event. A real legacy player is Mitchell Hargraves.
Andy Horridge and Mitch Hargraves. Currently, they're ranked 2 and 3 open men's singles players in the Australian rankings. Tom Evans, of course, number 1. May have a potential giant killer here in Harrison Brown, though.
And for Tom Evans, he started well here.
Oh, that's just gone wide, the net roll. Kicking it outside of the line. Oof, pace off that double-handed backhand. The Yola net doing its job once more. Thank you to Yola for getting behind the Australian Pickleball Championships. All the nets provided on our 40 courts. Bearing the Yola symbol. We've seen a bunch of their paddles being utilised. Lights are on. The stars are shining. And we have some electric pickleball here at our 2024 Trilogy Funds Australian Pickleball Championships.
Well, that was a real nice winning forehand there down the right hand of court on screen there.
4-7.
Oh, what a shot to our players in the player village. If you are available, pop on down to the grandstands, ladies and gentlemen. Still got some seating available. This game has it all.
And lofty forehand goes long there off the Evans paddle. Just looking to buy himself a little extra time after a great shot there by Brown to the baseline.
4-7.
Unfortunately, that ball goes long. And that one goes wide now. We see Harrison Brown on serve. Starting to accumulate some points. Both players played almost a half dozen matches to get here, Dylan. Just taking their time.
5-7.
Yeah, typically Tom Evans, one of the taller players on the court,
7-5.
dwarfed by Harrison Brown.
Oh. Well, backhand to backhand. Harrison Brown take a bow. What a winner there on his.
How often do we see cross-court dinking like that, Adam? We are being treated here at KDV for your Monday afternoon pickleball. And Harrison Brown is really tearing it up here. He's done well considering the lead Tom Evans had at the start of this game.
Well, we just saw there that Tom Evans was able to actually get to that ball. He's got that rangy wingspan.
And the drop, the drive. We have a tied game.
This is interesting now, Dylan. We saw earlier in that semi-final clash against Joe Wild. A taller statured opponent, but Evans was able to overcome him with relative ease. This is proving to be a bigger challenge for Evans right now.
Yeah, a couple of unforced errors. Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, that each player does get 2 timeouts per game and 1 medical timeout for the duration of the match. Harrison Brown has done well to chip away and now takes a 1-point lead. Oh,
my
there
goodness.
it is. That there is our tournament play of the weekend. My goodness, Adam. Incredible by Harrison Brown.
Well, that was incredible, and Tom Evans has called for a timeout, a thinking timeout. He's got plenty of thinking to do in this one, Dylan. Well, after the finish of that rally, I think we might need to take a breath, take a break. We'll be back very shortly at the 2024 Trilogy Funds Australian Pickleball Championships.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2024 Trilogy Funds Australian Pickleball Championships.
Sorry, Harrison.
We are currently underway with an absolute screamer for your Monday afternoon. Harrison Brown serving, currently enjoying a 2-point lead here for this game one of the Open Men's Singles Gold.
And a nice put-away finish there from Tom Evans. He called for the timeout. We called it a thinking timeout. And he's come out of that and regained serve after looking so dominant all throughout this first game of this gold medal in the Open Men's Singles. He's back on serve now.
Oh, just wide. See what Evans was trying there. I have to say, Adam, just sheer size here for Brown. He covers a very large percentage of the court just from his wingspan.
Yeah, we're starting to see a trend in the singles matches. Almost like the bigger you are, the bigger player you become.
Oh. And that screech from Brown. Somehow still got paddled the ball.
8-9.
Oh, and the net roll at this time of the match, Dylan. How cruel. Doesn't cost him a point, however. Harrison Brown will be back on serve, though, with a 1-point lead. First to 11 in this game one gold medal match, Open Men's Singles.
And that brings up a game point situation for Brown here. I referred to him as the giant killer at the start, Adam.
10-8.
Will he prove me right for this game one? Yes, he does. Game one secured. And Brown is absolutely lighting it up here for this Sunset Pickleball at KDV Sports. Game one secured, Adam. My goodness, he did that with ease.
Well, I mean, look, the scoreboard in the end says 11-8, but the way that he actually came from behind there was quite telling, Dylan. I mean, he chased down some deficit, and that final point just right there, a forehand winner cross-court from Evans. We've seen time and time again, Evans has been able to get to the reach of every single ball. But in this match, there's been some clean winners going behind his back.
Yeah, I almost feel like Evans wasn't striking it as well as we typically see from him. I'm just curious to see whether, you know, the pressure pickleball aspect of it, the mental mind games we see in our, you know, we've got a large crowd here watching this as well. So we'll see if Evans bounce back. He is a superstar. He is the #1 ranked singles player in Australia for, you know, with the Australian rankings. You just see him on the sideline here, reassessing some things.
Look, I do expect that he will rise to the occasion here. I think he'll welcome this challenge. And I do say challenge because he's gone relatively unchallenged throughout this tournament event so far. This would be his pet event.
Yep.
He's widely regarded as a singles specialist. Has been a fast riser in the doubles scene, but this is where he's really made a name for himself. We spoke earlier today about how well he went over in the US, making to a round of 16 here. There, should I say. But back here in Australia, game two, gold medal, Open Men's Singles underway.
Point.
And for Tom Evans immediately
1-0.
has bounced back with first points of this game two, service error. And that there's a side out. It'll be 0-1. Incredible once again. Evans so strong in that kitchen line.
1-0.
Oh, called wide. That was so close. We've just had a question from Harrison Brown regarding whether it did strike Tom Evans' paddle, to which it was confirmed it did not.
2-0.
We are seeing a slight tactics change here from Evans, immediately transitioning to the kitchen line, and as a result, delivers a quick couple of points for his side of the court, 3-0.
Well, that's more of what we're used to from Evans. Commands that kitchen line, gets in the middle of the court. He's having to use a little more precision over power at the moment to get that ball nice and wide.
3-0.
Whoa, nearly pulled the back swing off. And the net roll working for Evans.
4-0.
And there's the power aspect behind the Evans
Timeout
paddle.
call.
We see now a timeout called by Harrison Brown. 5-0 to Tom Evans. Well, it's been a hot start by Evans, but we did see that in game one, Dylan.
Yeah, and that's going to be telling whether Harrison Brown continues to bounce back like he did in game one, or whether Tom Evans continues this lead. I'm interested to see, you know, I did say that subtle tactics change, whereas Harrison Brown continues to play the same way he did. Whereas we know he's a superstar, Tom Evans, always adaptable, and as a result, currently enjoying a 5-0 lead.
Well, Tom Evans, I mentioned before, has been challenged. I'm just wondering, has he got another gear, Dylan? Has he got another gear? Has he got more energy? Has he got more creativity? And will we see those shots come out? Because this is a gold medal match at the 2024 Trilogy Funds Australian Pickleball Championships. Looking at our #1 seed with ball in hand, ready to bring us back into play now.
And he continues, currently has a 6-0 lead, 6-0, one of our store holders here at the Player Village for APC. And they
6-0.
would be very pleased to see what Evans is doing with that 6-0 paddle currently. Oh, the pirouette from Evans.
Well, how about the athleticism there by Tom Evans at that kitchen line? Just able to vertically leap. The inflection on that wrist to slap that ball down on the
7-0.
backhand side.
Oh. Paddle high.
And here we go. We talked about his service. Official J calling an illegal serve there on Tom Evans. Evans just asking the question.
0-7.
And Harrison Brown follows it up with an out ball.
Gotta be down, Carrot. Gotta be down. Just for you. 7-0.
That's gone wide. Tom Evans continues to build this lead.
8-0.
Oh, diving effort. And I have seen Tom Evans do that multiple times, Adam. He consistently throws himself around the court. Just sheer dedication to the craft. However, Harrison Brown, so strong, gets the service back.
Well, I'm intrigued by Harrison Brown, Dylan, because he just looks so effortless. He never looks out of breath. And I mentioned he's got this sort of laconic, casual style.
Yeah, very relaxed.
8-0.
It's a nice deep return there from Brown. We see the heat now on Tom Evans' serves. One of the renowned fastest servers
0-8.
in this country, Tom Evans.
Oh, cat and mouse is so good. Evans dominant once more. Just reads the play.
Well, that was a really smart decision by Evans, just to go back to the same sideline.
8-0.
And that is perfect. I'm pretty sure I just heard Harrison Brown just say, that's good. That's exactly what it is.
Well, for Tom Evans,
9-0.
game 2 is looking like it's going his way. And bringing up now his 10th point of the match, 10-0 in game 2 of this gold medal match. Game 1 taken out by Harrison Brown.
And that's a pickle.
Point and second game.
11-0. You asked if Tom has another gear, Adam. And that there just shows Rick the scale to 11. He has absolutely pumped this one. And wow, not much more can be said.
Well, ask and you shall receive, Dylan. Really interesting game 2 there from the point of view of the fight back from Tom Evans. A surprising game 1 loss with Harrison Brown playing exceptional pickleball even in that game 2. But Harrison Brown taking out that first game 11-8, but then the response, the immediate response, the definitive response from Tom Evans, 11-0 in that game 2 of this gold medal open men's match. We might take a short break. When we come back, we're going to have the decisive game 3 of the open men's gold medal final.
You push yourself to perform. So do we. For over 25 years, investors have trusted Trilogy Funds to maximize income while preserving capital. So for income performance, invest with Trilogy Funds.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Game 3 of this gold medal match in the Open Men's Final here at the 2024 Trilogy Funds Australian Pickleball Championships underway. And Harrison Brown there on service. But unfortunately, hitting that one into the net. Tom Evans now with ball in hand. And Tom Evans with a decisive Game 2 victory there, Dylan.
Yeah, decisive is the only word you can use. It's absolutely crazy. Oh my goodness, you're joking.
Well, that was almost impressive if he could have got that over. Just how quick his mind works to change his mindset of what sort of shot he thought he was going to have to hit to what sort of shot he ended up having to hit. That Yola net cord. Tight match. That one just going wide there off the Evans paddle.
2-0.
Oh, sliding effort once more. Brown trying his heart out.
And this time a favourable net roll for Evans. And another favourable net roll for Evans there on the service.
1-2.
We don't do lets in pickleball, folks, so that was a legal serve.
The net really getting involved here. We've seen it influencing play in the last couple of minutes.
2-2.
And that's wide once more. Double-handed backhand down the left side.
3-2.
Left side again. Evans continues to hit his mark. And there's that service. Just keeps doing damage, keeps chipping away and building a lead.
And Harrison Brown just letting out some frustration at the net there. We've seen
5-2.
4 to 5 times now he's hit it.
Oh, angle is good. Evans with that outrageous reach, pushing it down to the kitchen. And as we are at a game 3, ladies and gentlemen, the players will swap at 6. I will say conditions are just about perfect, Adam.
They're absolutely perfect, and you can see those flags in the background when we're looking at the other camera angle. Thank you very much, Dave. Not blustery at all. We've seen some very windy conditions over the last 6 days, but on day 6, happy to say the conditions have got nothing to do with pickleball this evening. And as the sun is setting, crowd around this court are loving what they're seeing in this open men's gold medal match, this singles event, this specialist event for Tom Evans. But he has been challenged, Dylan, going down in that first game to Harrison Brown, potential giant killer. Went down 11-8, but in that game too, what a formidable, dominant performance there. Taking that one out 11-0. We're now into game 3. Tom Evans with a 6-2 lead.
Yeah, I mean, the question's been asked of Harrison here. He's on the big stage. He's got a crowd watching. Gold medal on the line. Up against the #1 singles player in the Australian rankings. And he has to defend. Otherwise, 3 points away
8-2.
from an Evans gold medal. That is too good. Harrison Brown enjoying that one, and that might be the confidence booster he needs, Adam.
Well, that was some hell of a rally there, and the appreciation was actually even shown by Tom Evans at the end there with a around the back clap. Harrison Brown needed to pull something special out. He's regained service now. He's got a deficit of 6 points though in this game 3.
And here we go. You asked if Evans had a different gear to be reached. Harrison Brown so chilled out.
3-8.
But can he fire at the crucial time?
Point.
A couple of easy service points here for Harrison Brown. Tom Evans just going back to his towel, taking a moment now. Just wanting to slow this one down.
4-8.
Watch for him to come straight into the kitchen after hitting this one. Well, outrageous gets from Tom Evans, but Harrison Brown, like a conductor in a choir, left to right, and the finish on the forehand to the left-hand side of the court.
And the crowds are singing his praises after that outrageous rally, Adam. As a result, we do see a timeout here from Tom Evans. I think he needs to have a breather. What an incredible rally. We're going to jump into a commercial break, ladies and gentlemen, and be back live here from our game 3 of our open men's singles straight after this. Welcome back, everyone, to the 2024 Trilogy Funds Australian Pickleball Championships. Game 3 on the line. It is Monday, and medals are on the line as we have Harrison Brown firing at all the right times. Taking on Tom Evans. Ball in hand, has just had an outrageous rally after that timeout. Can he continue this momentum? And we've seen the correct usage of timeouts thus far from Tom Evans, Adam.
Yeah, well, he has, should I say, the 3-point lead in this one, but when he lost serve, he was pretty quick to call the timeout, and coming out of the timeout, he's just regained serve now.
Oh, there we go. That's good for Evans. A fist bump. He enjoyed it.
Yeah, an easy point there. I think Harrison Brown might have expected to see that ball go down the exposed side of the court, but no, came back in the same direction.
That's called wide. Brown has asked the question, confirmed from David J, our official that is out. We have a gold medal point here for Tom Evans. Not today. Harrison Brown brings it in once more. Would take a titanic effort to come back with a 5-point deficit on this game 3. Whoa. I thought he was considering a dive there. Everything on the line for these players. And once more, Tom Evans, the current ranked #1 singles player in the Australian rankings, looking to secure a victory once more, and he has done it. The gold medal has been secured, and once more continues to hold his throne as the #1 ranked player, Tom Evans. For Harrison Brown, what a terrific effort. Taking this to a Game 3 here at KDV Sports. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to bounce into a quick commercial break, and once we return, Adam Hall will be having an interview with gold medal winning recipient, Tom Evans.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the 2024 Trilogy Funds Australian Pickleball Championships. Well, what a gold medal match we just witnessed there in the Open Men's Singles at the Australian Pickleball Championships. It was an incredible match, folks. It went to 3 games. I'm standing here with our winner, Tom Evans. Congratulations, Tom, on that gold medal match. Mate, you had to do it the hard way. You went down in that first game, and Harrison Brown there, he was a bit of a giant killer. He took out our #2 seed in Andy Horridge. He took out our #3 seed in Mitchell Hargraves. He almost took out our #1 seed, but you came back in 3 games. How are you feeling?
Yeah, he's playing unbelievable. I knew it wasn't an easy match going in. I only saw him play a little bit just before the match, so I saw him playing. I knew it was going to be tough. But yeah, I mean, I'm feeling great.
And mate, we spoke about the semi-final. Obviously, you've doing really well in your pickleball. You've been on the scene now for about 18 months, and you had a really great start to the year over in the US. But now you've etched your name in history here in the Australian pickleball scene. Just tell me what that means to you now.
Yeah, I mean, it's surreal. I mean, just to get my name on, in the Australian Pickleball Championships winners' circle is great. I mean, I'll take that any day.
And mate, I'm sure there's been so many people who are supporting you, and I see some support here. Just tell us a bit about your support crew and how thankful you are to them to get you all the way through to a gold medal here.
Yeah, I mean, my trading partner and girlfriend, Helena, I mean, can't thank her enough. I mean, we train together every single day. Playing and competing together in mixed, it's, you can't beat it. And, Ron from NPL's here. We're representing NPL. He's amazing, the best. And yeah, I mean, Mitch and Betty came over at the end there to support, which is really, really nice of them. Unreal.
Well, mate, you are our gold medalist in the single men's open division. Congratulations. Your name is etched in history. It'll be there forever, mate. And we're so looking forward to many more years to come in your career. And to all yous tuned in from home, thank you so much for listening in. We're going to have one more gold medal match coming up very shortly at the 2024 Trilogy Funds Australian Pickleball Championships.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the 2024 Trilogy Funds Australian Pickleball Championships. My name is Dylan Kimlin, and as you can see on our show cord here, we are actually about to get underway with a medal presentation. We've got some kids playing on our court as well. These tournaments are so much fun, aren't they? But this is actually the end of our broadcast for this 6-day event. As we are having a medal presentation, we are more or less done with our medals for the broadcast. I'd just like to give a big thank you to all of you, as well as all of the players in the Player Village, at the KDV Sports Bar and KDV Sports Lounge. We've had an absolutely wonderful time showcasing all of the top players in the Australian pickleball scene for you all. Remember, if you want to catch this footage later, to do so via the Pickleball Australia YouTube channel. If you haven't followed the Pickleball Australia Facebook page yet, get on it. You'll have all the information there as well. And there'll be a ton of photos coming through from Foxhall Photography. Big shout out to Paul, who's done a tireless job just ensuring that everyone gets amazing photos. If you are a player that wants to receive those photos, keep an eye out. Pickleball Australia will send through all the relative information for you. It looks like we have Brendan, Kath and Adam on the middle of the court, and Jen Rammer Murphy, the president, bopping around as usual, about to get underway with our medals. But we would just like to give a big final thank you. Adam and I have had such a pleasure showcasing all of these wonderful games for you all, from para to junior, singles, mixed and gendered doubles. From Dave, myself and Adam, he's just here, there he is, a big thumbs up. We'd like to once again give you a big thank you for the 2024 Trilogy Funds Australian Pickleball Championships. The stream will close down and we hope you have yourself a lovely evening.